All right. This is synthetic substitution. That's what this video is about, synthetic substitution. So synthetic substitution is basically exactly what it is, synthetic. So we're going to use synthetic division, okay, and try to identify what the answer is at the end. And we'll talk more about that when we go. So there's a remainder theorem that states that if I plug a number in, okay, then what I get out would be the remainder. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be taking the value of 4. I'm going to technically be plugging it in, substituting it in, and whatever I get at the end is the remainder. That's the value that you would get if you were to plug it in, substitute it in. Okay, so synthetic substitution is exactly what it sounds. We're going to take that 4 on the outside of that box, right, just like synthetic division, same box, and we're going to take the values of the coefficients the same way. So that's a 1, that's a -3, -8, 17, and 4. And we're going to be using the same method, synthetic division. I'm going to be dropping the first one like it's hot. I'm going to be multiplying and I get 4. I'm going to add and I get 1, multiply to get 4, add to get -4, multiply to get -16, add to get 1, multiply to get 4, add to get 8. Well, what's the answer? Well, the remainder right here. That 8 is the answer. So what happens is after synthetic substitution is what you're doing, the last number that you get is the answer to the problem. So if you were to put the number 4 into all of the x's here and evaluate it, you would get 8 at the end. So if you plug in 4, you get 8. So input 4, output 8. Okay, so how we write our answer is that f of the number that you plugged in was 4 equals what you got at the end, the remainder. Okay, the remainder. That is your answer. F of 4 equals 8. Let's do one more example here and call it a day. Same thing we're going to do here. I'm going to take the 6 because I want to see what that is. So the remainder theorem states that I can put the 6 outside my synthetic division box, take my coefficients 1, -8, 7, 30, -3, and then start doing synthetic division. And what I get at the end is going to be the remainder. So I drop it like it's hot, I multiply, I add, multiply, I add, multiply, I add, multiply, and I add, -3. I don't care about writing the polynomial once you're dividing by. I'm not dividing. I'm just substituting the number in to get a value at the end. So my answer would be f of what I plugged in was 6 equals the number that I got at the end, the -3.